Alright guys, so Ukraine, Russia, Putin, Zelensky, two big names, war going on, who's right and wrong. I'm not here to judge. All I can do is deliver evidence, and you can decide for yourself. So we love her all. I can still remember her from the hilarious TV sitcom Roseanne. She's straight to the point and say it like it is. She's certainly not asking for permission to speak her mind. Yes, I'm talking about Roseanne Barr, and she's back at it weeks after sparking backlash over comments she made about the Holocaust. Barr appeared on British tabloid host Piers Morgan's show on Monday to address the controversy, only for the interview to implode over the claims that Ukraine is full of, well, Nazis, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky isn't a good Jew. Then, Jim Caviezel, that played the role of Tim Ballard in The Sound of Freedom, comes out and interview on the War Room with Stephen Bannon and also exposes the Ukraine of being full of Nazis. Now, isn't that a coincidence? So is Putin really a psychopath? Again, I'm just a messenger, delivering the message. You decide what's right, what's wrong, what's light, what's darkness. All I can say is pray for discernment, and remember, Satan comes as an angel of light. Don't be deceived. Check out the interviews, share your thoughts. Till next time, guys.
I'm going to go into it. I'm from the Ukraine. There is a large faction of Nazis. I don't know if you know this, but there's a large amount of Nazis in the Ukraine, and they actually killed my whole family. I'm from the Ukraine, and they marched my entire family, grandmothers, great-grandparents, 10 siblings out into the forest and buried them alive in the Ukraine. So I don't understand why everybody's Ukraine. Well, I do understand, and that's also what terrifies me. People better wake up and do some research on their own instead of buying what comes across on the screen. And I try to shake them up, Pierce. You're goddamn right I do. I try to shake them up and crack their mind control programming. I do it for God.
Well, here's, Roseanne, what I would say to that. I don't agree with you about a lot of the stuff you said about Ukraine. I know what you said, and you're perfectly entitled to your views. I would say in relation to the suggestion that they're all a bunch of Nazis.
You haven't seen the swastikas on those
Roseanne,
soldiers' arms.
The President Zelensky himself is Jewish, so obviously he is de facto not a Nazi.
I know, but he's not a good one. Are all Jews the same? For God's sake, talk about anti-Semitic. Just because the guy's a Jew doesn't mean he likes Jews or that he's doing anything good for the Jews. I mean, so what? Who cares what anybody is? That was the whole point of my tweet. Just because they're skin folk don't mean they're kin folk. You know what I mean? Just because they're the same color as you don't mean they ain't trying to lock your ass up. Wake up, people!
Ukrainians have Russian bloodline and everything, and then I started looking up that. And then I started looking up this Azov battalion stuff, the Nazis. And then we just find out
there were financing.
But we were told for 2 years that this is not, there's no Nazis there, right. But now there are. Right. Again, this is another conspiracy theory. See, it keeps changing. It either this or that. See, and this is where it's a joke. When and Americans are seeing this. We're talking about this all the time. But I was given good data on this, and now I realize, well, wait a minute, maybe Putin was defending himself. Well, who is NATO? Who is the UN? And who are the central banks? Who is the IMF, the ECB, the private Western central banks, the Rothschild banks? And then you start going, wow, this is fascinating.